Hey guys, so today's tutorial is going to be makeover for my friend, hair and makeup, so I hope you enjoy it. So she wanted what she calls Beyonce braids, which is basically four feeding braids going to the back that come together and form two braids. So basically I'm just doing four braids going backwards, and then I'm joining them at the bottom so they form into two braids. Now I'm priming her face with the Becca Poreless Ever Matte Primer. I'm using this on her forehead, her nose, her chin, underneath her eyes, basically where she has oil, and her brows, because I know that a lot of people tend to be oily on their brows. So I'm brushing her brows into place. Her brows are thick, so I really don't need to do much. I just need to outline it so it's more defined and filling the tiny bald spots I see, but because her brows are full, I'm not even going from the front. I'm starting from halfway through and just filling that in carefully and lightly. Now I'm using my spoolie to blend all that in. So I'm using the Maybeline Fit Me Concealer in 35 to highlight under her brows. I'm just blending out that highlight that I did. She's goofy as hell. And I'm doing the top with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. And I'm blending that as well because we don't want no halo brow. No to halo brows. I mixed both those foundations, and now I'm using that as a base for her eyeshadow. And I'm setting that with a Banna banana powder. This is going to be a pink smoky eyed look. Now I'm going in the Morphe 35C palette. This is the palette I'm going to be using throughout this look. So I'm taking that light pink shade and I'm starting off the eye with that. Starting off on the inner corners first. And then I'm going in with this darker pink and going from the middle. Making sure to blend those two colors so there is no harsh line between both of them. And now I'm using these colors as her transition color, so I'm putting this all over her crease area and just above her lid. And I'm blending that. Now going in with a darker shade, I'm going a bit below that and I'm putting that on her crease area as well. Going with these two shades, I'm going lower again with a different brush to concentrate that on her crease, and I'm just going back in with the pink color because I felt like I lost some of it in the process of blending. And now I'm using that black from the 35C palette to outline the outer corner of her eye. I'm going an arc, stopping a bit after the arc in her brow, and then I'm just blending that in and adding more until I'm satisfied with the intensity of the black. So I'm using the brush I used before to just blend those lines so it's not harsh, and I'm going back in with the pink to reestablish that crease line and to make sure it pops. Now I'm just going to clean under her eyes with baby wipes for any dropouts or anything that dropped during the eyeshadow process. I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner to line her eyes. I want a cat eye effect, so I'm taking my time to do that from thick to thin. And I'm using the NYX concealer palette in deep to color correct her dark spots, pimple spots. And I'm going with Kat Von D foundation, mixing it with Gleam, and I'm applying that all over her face. Now I'm mixing the Fit Me 35 and Fawn as her highlight because she's cool toned. And I felt like if I used the Fawn, it would be too yellow and it won't really fit her skin tone. And after blending that, I'm just pressing the Banna banana powder into all the highlight that I did. I'm not baking, I'm pressing it into the highlight to set it. Now I'm using the black Opal foundation stick in Suede Mocha, and I'm going to use that to contour her face. We're going for extreme contour today. Now that's blended, I'm going to blend her nose using a smaller brush. For the nose, I always use a smaller brush for detail. Focus on that inner edge of the eye to blend it properly, because that is what gives the illusion of the slimmer nose there. I'm setting that with the Covergirl Queen Bronzer. Now I'm using the Cara lashes in 48. I'm putting an image here so you can see what the lash actually looks like. And I'm just applying it and making sure they're equal on both eyes. I'm going in with Milani's matte lipstick in 74. Yes, I know, I'm not using a liner and her lips are thick. You don't have to do this. I was going for that look. I wanted her lips to look full. House of Tara blush, and I'm going in with Enlight or of Attraction Illuminator to highlight her face. And then I'm using this on the inner tear ducts of her eye and using it to highlight her brow bone. And we are done. Thank you for watching.